Hello everybody, Ryan here. Today I'm going to be doing my review for my most anticipated comedy of 2014, 22 Jump Street. Now, 22 Jump Street is directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, and they're the directors of obviously the first 21 Jump Street, and they're also the director of the Lego Movie, my favorite animated film of the year. It's one of my top favorite films of the year. It might be, it's between, actually I'm not going to say. I'll give my list when the year's over, obviously, but now, 22 Jump Street is basically, it stars the same people from the first film. It stars Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, Ice Cube, and it follows the same exact story in the first one, just a couple little things are changed. You have, instead of them going to high school, they go to college, and in college they need to take down this guy who's selling this drug called Wi-Fi. It is literally the same exact movie as the first one, and that's not a bad thing, because unlike other comedies that literally rehash the other one, just like The Hangover, this one makes fun of the fact that it's the same exact movie. It makes fun of the fact that all of this seems familiar. They're doing the same case that Ice Cube keeps on telling them, do the same thing. This movie was a movie I was so excited for. I love 21 Jump Street. I love the Lego Movie. I'm going to say something right here, and I'm being completely serious. 22 Jump Street might be my favorite film of 2014. I personally don't think that there is a funnier movie that's going to come out this year. I don't think there's going to even be a better movie to top 22 Jump Street. I cannot even explain my love for this movie. Now, yesterday I did a review of 21 Jump Street, a retro review because I knew I was seeing the sequel. And I did not convey how much that movie means to me. That movie is so special to me. It's one of those movies that I don't really have a special meaning why, but it came out at just the perfect time, and it made me laugh harder than any movie has ever made me laugh before. The movie is complete genius from beginning to end. Now we're going to get into 22 Jump Street. The movie is so self-aware, and I love that. This movie is not like Hangover 2, where they rehash the first movie, but they don't acknowledge it. This movie, they completely acknowledge the fact that this is a sequel. They blatantly look, sometimes it feels like they're looking at the camera, breaking the fourth wall and saying, this is a sequel. It is so obvious, and it's so clever, the way that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller wrote this, and the way that Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum decide to bring the humor out. They do such a great job in this movie. Their chemistry is fantastic. You can so tell that these two guys are really good friends in real life, and they just nail it with the chemistry. Especially, I knew Jonah Hill beforehand, that he was a funny guy. I love his comedies. I love Superbad, loved him in This Is the End. But you never found out that Channing Tatum was a funny actor until 21 Jump Street. He is so funny in this movie. He's the standout for me personally. The supporting cast is also really good with Ice Cube. He does really, really great in the movie. But the two supporting cast standouts that I loved were these two characters named Yin and Yang. They're twins that live across the hall from Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. They were hilarious. Every single time they were on screen, I was in tears. They were so funny in this movie. Because they're basically twins that literally do everything together. Like, they say things together at the exact same time. It's really funny. The humor is great. This movie is absolutely hysterical. The movie's clever as hell. The movie just made me smile. I love how they had a lot of, like, literally, this movie makes fun of sequels so much that by the end of this movie, during the credits, there's this long-running joke that I'm not going to spoil, but it does involve sequels. It is so funny. This might have the best ending credits I've seen for a movie ever. They are hilarious. They're so funny. But I don't want to say anything else because I know eventually I'm going to spoil something, and I do not want to do that for you guys. 22 Jump Street is my favorite film of 2014. This movie hit all the right notes for me. It is absolutely gut-bustingly hilarious. I loved it. What did you guys think of it? This easily gets a 5 out of 5 stars. Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Tell me what you thought of it in the comments down below. That was my review for 22 Jump Street. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be back with more reviews soon. So I will see you guys later.